Monday afternoon. I am Foothills Weather Network Chief Meteorologist Chris White. Here's the latest on Hurricane Irma and her potential impacts on the U.S. Hurricane Irma, 1,500 miles off to the east, southeast of Miami, Florida, maybe 200 miles off to the east of the Lesser Antilles, and it's moving west at 13 miles per hour, has winds of 130 miles per hour. It makes it a Category 4 hurricane. And let's put this into motion. You can see Hurricane Irma currently undergoing a eye wall cycle replacement. It's where the eye wall kind of collapses and a bigger eye wall forms. And as it does that, the storm becomes stronger and it actually grows in size. So we expect that over the next 12 hours, the strength of the storm is going to go up and the size of it as well. Where does it go from here? That's the million-dollar question right now. We have a pretty good idea as to where this thing is going to go over the next 4 to 5 days. Past there, it's a little open as to where it goes yet. The aircraft is out there. The hurricane hunters are out there. They're flying their mission right now. The red dots in there you see, those are all hurricane force winds. And then as you get out from the center, the winds, of course, lessen. So they're in there flying. We're going to get a lot of good information from those hurricane hunters that are out there today. There's also a Gulf Stream jet flying around out in the Atlantic, out ahead of Irma, that is going to give us some valuable information that's going to go into our models that come in tonight. So let's talk about where it's going. It's moving off to the west at 13 now. We are expecting that motion to continue over the next 48 hours, okay? So high pressure off to the north over the Bermuda, we call it a Bermuda high. It's driving the Irma around its periphery, around its outer edge. And as this high pressure strengthens, we are expecting Irma to track and continue as a Category 4 hurricane all the way till she gets just north of Cuba. From there, the models go everywhere. You've seen anything from a landfall at Charleston to a landfall at Miami, all the way to a landfall up in New York City over the last 48 hours. We don't look at just one model run. We look at as the whole picture, and it takes a while to get this track nailed down, especially going out over 5 days. So there is some work to do. We'll have a better idea. We're going to give you plenty of time to prepare. We are still 6.5 to 7 days out from this having any impact, if any at all, on our area. Don't panic. There's always time to have a hurricane action plan this time of year, especially if you live on the coast. But it's not a bad time to go over that plan with your family, even inland, at this time. We're going to watch. We're going to see where this thing tries to go. We're going to continue our updates once a day going forward, and then as we get closer to the event, we will, of course, do more in the live feed as it comes up through here. So right now, Category 4 Hurricane Irma is churning out in the ocean 1,500 miles east of Miami. It's moving off to the west at 13 miles per hour. There's its track. We'll have more later. I'm Foothills Weather Network Chief Meteorologist Chris White.